I'm joined here today by Inspector General Patrick Blanchard, Cook County Shakman Compliance Administrator Mary Robinson, and Cook County Forest Preserve District Shakman Compliance Administrator Jan Carlson. The Cook County Forest Preserve District and, thank you, Cook County will require employees to log contacts from elected officials regarding certain employment actions. As part of the county's effort to achieve substantial Shakman compliance, the county reinstated the logging of political contacts as it relates to Shakman-covered employment actions. In 1998, 13 years ago, the Cook County Plan of Compliance, filed with the Northern District of Illinois, required the county, members of interview teams, and any other person participating in employment decisions to log political contacts. However, the county never formalized the political log process nor created a specific log form. In order to further the goal of eliminating unlawful political discrimination in government and foster a transparent, honest, and fair employment process, Cook County, the healthcare system, and the Forest Preserve District worked with the Office of the Inspector General and the compliance administrators to create both a log form and formalize the process. This is a major transparency initiative. For too long, the county failed to meet the mandates outlined in the Shakman Decree. Both the county and the Forest Preserve District have been involved in very public investigations into hiring practices. This is a step toward ending the county's history of political favors and backroom deals. The new political contact log documents will be reviewed and put in a database that will be maintained by the Cook County Office of the Inspector General. This process is not being put in place to deter political officials from carrying out their official duties. It's important to note that not every political contact is an unlawful contact. Nevertheless, all contacts by or on behalf of a politically related person or organization regarding an employment action involving non-exempt employee or a non-exempt job applicant must be logged. The log serves as a notification and an official record of any applicable employment contacts received from a politically related person or organization. The form requires that the employees report the name of the person making the contact, their address and other information, the method by which they were contacted, the name of the employee or applicant referenced, the position applied for, and the employment action referenced. The document that is put in the file must be signed and dated. To ensure compliance, all employees, regardless of whether they hold exempt or non-exempt positions, will be required to report any contact that they have with any political organization or person, or with any individual acting on behalf of a political person or organization, if that contact involves an attempt to inquire about or affect an employment decision involving an applicant or employee who is applying for or holds a non-exempt position. Key county employees will begin training that allows them to understand our new log form and what the requirements are. A copy of the log will be distributed with the paychecks beginning Friday, April 22nd. A copy of the log will also be placed on the Cook County website, cookcountyill.gov.
My name is Patrick Blanchard. I'm with the Inspector General's office. The political contact log is an important advancement in freeing government from unlawful political influence in its operations. The process that is being put into place today will serve to institutionalize the constitutional ideal that political influence has no place in certain aspects of government. Rather, fundamental fairness, equality, individual merit must prevail over the political agenda of one who seeks to improperly influence government action. It has been the experience of the Inspector General's office that Cook County employees want to do the right thing when making important decisions in their work. Therefore, when an elected or appointed official seeks to improperly influence a decision due to political factors, most employees resist. Nonetheless, the employees may feel constrained by the undue pressure. The new process provides support to employees who resist such influence and offers the OIIG an effective method for receiving information concerning improper practices. However, to be sure, this process is dependent upon the willingness of all Cook County government employees to adhere to their duty imposed upon them by virtue of their service with Cook County, to report any attempt to improperly influence them. Moreover, those employees attempting to do the right thing will be protected from adverse consequences due to their cooperation. Again, this process is not being put into place to deter political officials from carrying out their official duties. We recognize and appreciate the important role of the political process in government. Moreover, in the context of employment recommendations, neither law nor policy prohibit an elected official or an appointed official from making a written recommendation on behalf of an applicant for employment when, and only when, he or she has personal knowledge of the work skill, work experience, or other job-related qualification of the applicant. Finally, I am also very appreciative of the President and her office in advancing the political contact log process. Without the sincere commitment from the top, this process would be destined for failure. Thank you.
I'm Mary Robinson, the Shakman Compliance Administrator for the county. And I have great respect for the fact that some systems, regardless of your motivations, actually accomplish things. And one of the things about this is that it gives the people who don't have any power, who are afraid of power being enforced on them, it gives them something to do. So I think it's very important from that. But what I really want to tell you is that this president, in contrast to her predecessor, agreed to personally be bound by this logging requirement. There were arguments made about why the president should be treated differently, and some of them were ones that I couldn't say were without merit, but I still thought that it created some issues. And when this president decided that she would just give up that argument and be bound by it, that was enough for me to think maybe they really do mean it.